Tonight, a tragic case shining a light on a much bigger problem. 15-year-old Jenna Hewitt and 51-year-old Matthew Chaplin were shot and killed early Sunday morning at a home near Providence Country Club. The gunman, 23-year-old John Bosick, met Chaplin's 16-year-old daughter on Instagram back in January. She says he wanted to be in a relationship and wouldn't take no for an answer. CMPD calling this a case of domestic violence. NBC Charlotte's Tanya Mendez is live at 6. And Tanya, this is something a lot of teens deal with before they even leave high school.
Right, and experts say that this is proof that domestic violence among teens is real. The problem is that a lot of parents don't think so. A recent study found out that 81% of parents either don't think it's a big deal or they don't know what to do about it. Purple is the color for domestic violence awareness, and it's now also the color of a rock outside of Ardrey-Kell High, painted for a teen who lost her life this week in a senseless double shooting and suicide.
There is no motive or reasoning when it's something that evil.
15-year-old Jenna Hewitt was sleeping at her friend Kate Chaplin's house when a guy who Kate met on Instagram showed up with a gun.
Medic, three people have been shot at my home.
Kate described John Bosick as a 23-year-old who wanted to date her and couldn't handle the rejection.
The rejection can be one of the key components.
Lisa Verrier Christie advocates for survivors of domestic violence.
It can be one of the most dangerous times, especially if a victim is saying no repeatedly. That's when stalking can play into it. That's when harassment can play into it.
She says teens are confronted with unhealthy relationships at an alarming rate. By the time they're out of high school, 1 out of 3 girls will have experienced some kind of physical or sexual assault by a partner.
One thing may lead to another, and it can become a dangerous situation almost immediately.
Bosick, a guy who had more than 40 charges, police say he showed up at Kate's house the week before the slayings and beat her up. Experts say behavior can escalate quickly, and the victims and abusers come in all ages. And the Safe Alliance is right here uptown. They gave me a wealth of information, paperwork, some of it right here in my hands, about teens' guides to safety planning, some of the warning signs to look out for. And also right here, you can see a website that they think is critical, as well as a hotline. Those numbers are there. Information that you can find readily online, and information that they say is definitely worth sharing with your teenagers. Reporting live in Uptown, I'm Tanya Mendez, NBC Charlotte.
Such important information, Tanya, and such a tragic story. Thank you.